Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will be ranking every BDA and breathing in the game in terms of PvP. How this ranking works is the closer they are to the left the better they are. This tier list can be assured by many experienced players as well as myself who has faced many players with variety of BDAs and breathings. Make sure to like and subscribe. Now on to the video. Starting with Dream, it's probably the best current BDA, because of being able to grab, stop combos and do high damage. Honestly, it's just really good and hard to face against, especially because of the block breaks. Next is Akaza. It's pretty good, but it depends more on the player's aim and combos. Not everyone will be able to use it correctly. Thunder breathing has good stuns and damage, but it's decent, because if the person knows how to block or dodge, it can cause you to miss, and the person gets free hits. Some might argue that arrow is bad, but it's not. If the user has good aim with the ultimate, it can be useful with its mobility and damage. Beast will be decent, because it is a close range breathing, and it may have some decent combos, but its range does not help it at all. Reaper, due to its ability to dash quickly, it can be very helpful dodging moves. Also the low cooldown, because of less moves, helps a ton when fighting enemies. Blood, it may have gotten nerfed, but it is still really good for combos. Also it has a really good hyper armor grab, so it's definitely near the top. Water is alright, but it's not something I would use as a slayer on PvP. It may have some decent approach moves but nothing else. Flame, I just think it's one of the worst breathings. Rarely ever seen a player who actually does any good with Flame. It may have some decent moves, but lacks too much. Mist is decent, you can do some combos, but honestly it's not good. Do not use for PvP. Snow, I don't know much about it, since barely anyone uses it, but I do know that it's actually good. Don't know much in details, but it can dodge and has good combos. Wind is a good breathing, and probably one of the best. You have stuns and good combos, definitely a breath for PvP. Insect, I've seen some good insect players. Doesn't fit as one of the best breathing, but it is good if you know what you're doing. Swamp is one of the best BDAs, because of its stuns, range and high damage. Its only fault is the stamina loss, but that should not be much of a problem. Please do not use Temari if you want a PvP. Sound is probably the best breathing. I've seen many good players with this, and the moves are all helpful when facing fights with sound. Most people can definitely beat some strong demons if they learn the right combos.